So a question I get asked a lot is, Ben, can you show us your stretching routine for skating or how you like to warm up? And so I've got a secret, you guys, and that's I don't usually stretch. Like I would say 90% of the times I go skateboard, I don't really stretch. But earlier this week, I did some squats. So I did a bunch of heavy weightlifting for my legs, and my legs are killing me today. I can barely move them. So today I actually need to warm up my legs. But we're gonna go through my warm-up routine. Even though I already did a warming up video once, this is the next one that's actually closer to my true warm-up routine, not just telling you guys what I think you should do. So first, I drink a coffee. This one's very important. The next thing I do is step on my board and notice that my equilibrium is way off because I only slept 5 hours. So I have to wait for my adrenaline to kick in and overdrive the fact that I'm exhausted constantly. So the first thing I do is usually about 10 minutes of riding around, shove-its, and just anything where I'm not really ollieing and using much force or effort. I do lots of tic-tacs and kind of carvy stuff to just get loosened up. And I pretty much never skate this thing because it's 6 feet and has a foot of vert. And then there's the deep end, which I like even less. But let's try it today anyways. And then I usually have a little Shuvit Party. Woo! So I'm finally starting to feel a little limbered up, and now I'm gonna actually do some stretches. I don't like to do any stretching until I start to get warmed up because I've actually pulled muscles by stretching before I'm warmed up. So first ones I often like to do are this, in my not stretchy, uncomfortable carpenter pants. So I just start kicking as high as I can, gradually, and I can feel it kind of stretching everywhere all around my core. I just keep pushing it as I get more and more comfortable. Other leg. Woo. I'm actually ready to do some more static stretches. I get an extra stretch by pulling on my toes. It helps get a little more stretch back here. And then to stretch the groin, or should we call it inner thigh, I'll just tilt a little bit like that. I don't push too hard because I've actually, again, pulled a muscle doing this. And lastly, I'm just gonna do my calves. I try and keep my foot flat on the ground, and I just lean forward and I can feel it stretching my calf out nicely. Other one. I also get locked up here, so I just go like that. I usually stand against something, put my foot on the ground, and just lean. And I can feel the front of my calf and my ankle stretching nicely. And today, my sides are feeling a little bit stiff, so I'm actually going to do a bit of this real quick. And honestly, for today, that's it for stretching. So my stretching will change depending on what is sore on what day. Some days I don't even need to. I just start skating and within 10 or 15 minutes, I'm pretty loosened up. But today I'm feeling stiff from all that weightlifting. So now, it's time to skate. So I am pushing it. I'm missing calls from my wife. I'm missing calls from my plumber. I got to get back to work. So that's my basic warm-up routine, if anybody you guys were wondering, right? I don't do a lot. I just do enough to get going because I am short on time. I do the basic stuff to make what's currently hurting stop hurting and get on my board. So anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. So some of you might be wondering why I didn't do a cool down stretch. But it's kind of self-explanatory. I mean, did you notice the state that I left the skate park in? That's basically my day all the time. I leave everything I'm doing in a total panic to get to the next place because I'm short of time all the time. So no cool down stretch for this guy. Although it would really benefit me if I started doing them.